Hey, what is up, YouTube? Back at again with another guide. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys the ultimate herbalism leveling guide for World of Warcraft Season of Discovery. This is the guide that I used to get my herbalism maxed out in just over 2.5 hours. So, yeah, let's get started. So we're going to start off here in Dorar, and what we're going to do is we are going to just trace the outline of the mountains here. You're just going to walk around basically the whole zone. Just follow where my cursor is, just like that. And what you're going to be finding here is you're going to be finding things like silverleaf, peace bloom, earthroot, and yeah, so we're going to stay here till we are 70. We are herbalism skill 70, and basically all the herbs you're going to find in the zone aren't going to sell for much. Like, they're going to be selling for even less than vendor price, so you want to go ahead and vendor everything. Next off, we are going to go over to the Barrens, and you can see I have this nifty little add-on here that shows me exactly wherever I've gotten a herb. And so personally, I stayed in the Barrens till I was 150. However, I don't recommend doing that. So I definitely stay here till you're about 115, 120. So you're gonna, what I do is I go to the crossroads, I walk up to the edge of the mountain, and I just start my circle. So you're just going to go around the entire zone of the Barrens, just along the outside right there. And you should get to 115, 120 once you're here. The things you're going to be getting there are like silverleaf, steel bloom, briarthorn, earthroot. And the only ones of those that's going to sell, like, you can sell briarthorn, you can sell earthroot. They're going to sell for like 2-3 silver a pop. You can find Mage Royale there too. Personally, it doesn't sell very well on my server. But you can, if you go down here on the coast, find Strangle Kelp. And Strangle Kelp is selling for about 4 silver. So yeah, definitely recommend getting Strangle Kelp. And then to finish off from 115 to 150, we're going to go over here to South Shore. And you're just going to go around the entire outside of the map, just like so. And that should top you off at 150. Once you're 150, you can't go any higher unless you get these bad boys, which are the Herbalist Gloves, which I do recommend picking up. They usually go for about 1 to 2 gold. And what this is going to do is give you +5 herbalism, and that's going to help you hit the numbers to get the herbs just that much quicker, and it really speeds everything up. My only recommendations is try to do this on a character that has some sort of movement ability, just because that's going to speed everything up. If you're a slow class, kind of slows you down. I could see it taking you more like 3.5 hours to do, but nevertheless, it is a pretty quick profession to level up to the max. It doesn't cost anything to level it up, obviously, other than the gloves. And you can definitely make some money out of it. Now, some herbs that I do recommend farming once you get to the higher level herb is going to be grave moss, strangle kelp, and king's blood. King's blood is going to be found in a multitude of different zones. You can find it in the Barrens. You can find it in Hillsbrad. But I do recommend going to wetlands to farm the strangle kelp. You're just going to go right here on the outside of the map over here on the shore, and there's going to be a high spawn rate of strangle kelp, and it's, in my experience, usually pretty uncontested. If you see right here on the map, there is a little like crypt. If you go down in there, there's a couple spots where grave moss, which is probably the most best-selling herb on the auction house right now, is going to spawn. It's very contested though, so I haven't went over there to farm. A better spot to farm grave moss is going to be over here in Desolus. However, the run to get here is full of level 40 mobs, so you've really got to dodge and weave to get over here. Once you get into this Kodo graveyard, there is a large spawn point of grave moss. In my experience though, it is kind of botted, but since Blizzard has sent out the ban wave for the bots, I think it has died down. So I definitely recommend going over here to get grave moss. As you can see, Grave Moss is selling for 22, 23 silver, which is pretty good as far as herbs go. You can definitely make some good money over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just remember, you'll start off in Dorar, then you're going to go to the Barrens, and then you're going to finish it off over here in Eastern Kingdoms in Hillsbrad Foothills. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I wish you guys a happy holidays, and I'll see you next time.